Hi everybody, John here from the Golf Academy at Swan Lake Resort. Hitting fat shots around the green, or worse yet, screaming them way over about a foot high. We've got the fix for you, and it's called the easy flip. Let's get started. So for starters, you may be hitting behind the ball and leaving it short of the green. You may be hitting right in the middle of the ball. Basically that can be one of three causes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up properly with a normal width stance. Maybe not a full shot width, but pretty close to it. You want to make sure that the club is pointed up right at my belt buckle, and I'm going to flare open the face by dialing the handle. Since the wrists are so active, that's okay. You can pick the club up right away with your wrists. Now, just a couple of rules. You have to expose the bounce, and you have to get your wrists past the ball before you flip. So the flipping motion may be just like this. We're going to pick up the club and hinge our wrists, let our wrists drop, and just flip the right hand through, just like that. In the studio for a second on V1 Sports, our video program, let's look at some of the details. In your setup, never bump into this left hip. In other words, lean to your left. Well, you don't want to lean to your left because that means your head's going to lean to the right. Okay? Don't lean towards your forward foot. Your head's going to lean back. That's going to lower this back shoulder, and that's going to cause the low point of your swing to possibly be back behind the ball. Again, in the setup, using the bounce. How do we use the bounce? Well, there's two things that we need to do. The first is to slightly open the face. And we're not going to do that by bringing the handle back this way. We want to have that club pointed up at our belt buckle, so what we're going to do is we're going to dial that face open slightly, just like that. Now, the second way we're going to use the bounce is how we take the club back. So it's what your wrists are doing in the shot, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this lead hand, and I'm going to check my watch. So I'm going to roll it open so I can look at my watch. That's a motion this way. Well, let me get a little better view of that. It's rotating that wrist this way. Now, if you're wearing a glove, you can see the label on the back of your glove. We want that to have a cup to it. That cup is going to open the face more, and that's going to allow the bounce to be more exposed. As we swing the shot through, let's just mark where the ball is. And you can see right there on the downswing that my hands have moved past before I just let that little flip happen. And there you are. That's the easy flip.